Venus, we know it as Earth's twisted sister. It's got a similar size, gravity, and makeup to our planet. But on the surface, it's a different story. Scorching heat, crushing pressure, not exactly vacation material. However, if you head up into the atmosphere about 50 to 60 kilometers, things get surprisingly Earth-like. That's where the idea of floating cities come in. Believe it or not, at that altitude, the air pressure and temperature are similar to what you're experiencing right now. With just an oxygen mask and a simple protective suit to handle the fine sulfuric acid mist, you could hang out on the deck of a ship. Plus, the winds are wild up there, whipping around the planet about 100 miles an hour, so you get a day-night cycle not too dissimilar to Earth. So how do you keep the city floating? Forget conventional helium balloons that leak. Think about the MOXIE experiment on Mars. It took carbon dioxide and split it into oxygen and carbon monoxide. Over its mission life, it made about 120 grams of oxygen. Since Venus's atmosphere is almost entirely carbon dioxide, and oxygen and carbon monoxide are lighter than CO2, you can use these gases to create lift. Interestingly, the technology behind MOXIE gets easier and more efficient with scale. But it gets better. The oxygen and carbon monoxide can be used as rocket propellant for changing altitude or launching smaller vehicles. And when night falls on Venus, you can run those gases through a fuel cell to generate power, reducing the need for heavy batteries. Imagine a whole fleet of vehicles exploring Venus, studying the atmosphere, searching for life, or using infrasound to monitor volcanic activity on the surface. Down the road, envision entire blimps filled with breathable air, serving as floating cities where people could live without needing a mask. The oxygen could be produced from the atmosphere and the nitrogen also extracted. With missions like Veritas, Da Vinci, and Envision on the horizon, we're about to learn a whole lot more about Venus. It's time to give our sister planet another look.